Good morning, family. Good morning, family. This is your girl, Neff. Happy Terrific Tuesday. Happy Terrific Tuesday. I just want to say I've been getting a lot of Nephew, when his book coming out? It's coming out. Pre-sales will be coming soon. So I just want to let you guys know, Reclaim Your Crown, Getting Your Identity Back will be coming soon. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm working in the lab. I started back subbing, and I actually took off today to go in the lab. Okay, so I'm pushing, family. I'm pushing. So count it all joy, right? Count it all joy, right? So I did want to share with you guys on today that I was reflecting on my week last week, right? And one of the chapters in my book is about how my pain pushed me into my purpose, right? And I say this all to say is it really did, the pain gave me, the pain of divorce really gave me purpose to move forward, to search for something bigger and to search for something deeper within myself, And last week with my grandma, we had some really good conversations. Remember, I told you she was part of my wise village, right? And she has, she's doing good. She's in good spirits, but she does have some medical challenges that she have at this time in her life. And she's getting younger, as she said, right? So, what I want to share is just talking to her. And I was reflecting and listening to the video that we made last week, right? And she was saying that her purpose here in this season is to give encouragement and for people not to give up and right now I see what that looks like with her. Every day she cannot do the things she used to do. My grandmother would get up, go to a corner store, walk around, walk a whole bunch of blocks in New York City, and she would travel all the time. Like, she would get that passport and she'd be like, deuces, she's out, okay? And in this season in her life, she's unable to do those things like she used to. And it's not easy to endure that. Not easy to endure that reality at this time, right? And I just want to say, just listening to her and just being there for a week, let's just say, put a lot of perspective on things in life, right? And what it means to persevere through adversity, okay? And that's something I know through my divorce journey, I had to do that. Like, no matter how painful the process was, I had no choice but not to give up because of the people who, because my son was counting on me. He's counting on his mommy to be happy, to be joyful, right? To see him do things in life, right? To see him grow, right? So I couldn't give up on life. And that's what the same I want to say. I see that with my grandmother right now in this season. She hasn't given up the fight of every day she gets up. And she has not given up, right? And I want to take you to a scripture that is one of the scriptures in the book of James that this scripture is something else. So it says, it's James 1, and I'm going to read verses 2-4, and then I'm going to jump into verse 12, okay? So James 2, it says, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Okay? Then in verse 12 it says, blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. Now, consider it pure joy when you're going through trials. That is it's a hard thing to do. When you are in a faith walk, when you are going through adversity, whether it's a spiritual thing, whether it's a physical thing, a health thing, right? And it's hard to find joy in that. It's not easy. And I got to see another point of view of that, as I went through it myself, right? But I got to watch that this past week with my grandma. Like, it is not easy as I watched her every day physically. I'm used to her boom, 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 trying to go, gotta go, right? And it comes to a point as us grandchildren, we look back and when we see our grandparents, like, wow, And like I said, I'm so grateful. And she is a fighter, and she fights, and she still gets up and do her best to smile and joy and spread as much love and encouragement as she can each and every day, right? And she does her best to stay energetic, all that, But it's hard. And that's something she told me in full transparency. It's not easy. It's not. And what she just kept on repeating to me over and over. I cannot wait till your book come out. I'm coming to your book signing. I'm going to get my outfit ready. I can't wait to be a great grandma, right? And she found purpose, right? Her pain drove her to a purpose of seeing that her assignment in this season is to give hope. Is to give hope when things are not going the way you planned in life. To give hope. And that's what I can say. Like, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. I'm in my faith walk now, and this journey in becoming an author has been different. Like, I took the leap of faith to resign from a job that I fought so long to be in, and I still love teaching. I still love kids, and I get an enjoyment of being able to support the community and all of that stuff. But when God calls you to an assignment and it's going to be good, but then at the same time, you like, it's a whole nother vibe. And that requires faith. And that requires you to focus on the vision of what you can't see right now, to focus on what's to come. And that's what I see with my grandmother. Every day she's not focusing on what's going on with her physically. She's focusing on the things that are to come, right? And that's giving her the perseverance. That's pushing her. That's giving her light. That's giving her the ability to smile. That's giving her the ability to spread joy, right? Like, all of those things. She has faith in me. She has looking forward to being able to, start something new as being a great grandma, right? That's something that's so beautiful, right? And it's those things that's giving her the strength to look forward. But when she thinks of those things, she smiles. It gives her the strength to move forward, right? It's not that it's present at this moment, but she's like, I'm looking forward. So as she's looking forward, she is able to use that to help soothe what she's going through physically, and to give her the strength to stand up and keep on walking. So that's the words I want to encourage you all today, is that consider it pure joy. Focus on the vision that God has given you. So, and that's it. Focus on why God gave you that vision and how much people is going to impact and help make a change and to give hope. Focus on that. This book is I know it's bigger than me. It's not about Nefertiti. This is my testimony, and this testimony is to set others free. It's not about Neff. It's really not about Neff. This whole journey is not even about me. I'm seeing so much, and God is showing me how people are connected to this. It's bigger than me. So when I am faced with getting tired and getting weary and may even times get overwhelmed, right? Because life gets life in, right? Real talk. So I still focus on the joy. I look at my son, the joy, right? I look at the people that's connected to me like, man, you know, I'm excited. And it gives me the energy, the strength, the endurance to persevere, because I know I have learned that I am truly a vessel God uses. And that's what he wants me to do. He gave me the gift of encouragement, right? So I have to be able to use that gift. And having that gift is not easy at all. It requires a lot of responsibility. Nevertheless, because I'm persevering, because I have persevered in different times in my life, right? I persevered in becoming an educator. And then it opened up so many other doors for me to see, and other gifts to see what I have, right? That I persevered, that I did reclaim my crown back. I reclaimed it with tears, with being tired, with restless nights, being a mom, you know, waking up at night, taking care of your child when they're sick, or even when they battling with their own emotions, right? It costs. But God just wants us to still experience joy. You know, you can sit here when things are going good, you can sit here like, oh, this is, when things are going good, right? It's easy to feel joyful and happy. And that's why God says in his word that, you know, it's perseverance to remain joyful when things are hard, because it's a choice. It's either you're going to be sad and depressed in the midst of it, or you're going to be joyful. It's a choice. It's a choice. You got to choose which one you want. Each and every day when you wake up, what you want. You want joy or you want misery? You got to choose which one you want. You know? And every day I do my best to choose joy. I may not feel like it, but I choose it because I understand the joy of the Lord is my strength. That I cannot go through these challenges without him. It requires me to humble myself and lean on his word, to apply his word. It requires that. And then in the midst of it, it's like, wow, it feels good that you're able to conquer something when it's hard. Not when it's easy, but when it's hard. It's a different type of fulfillment that you get. When you was like, yo, I did that thing. I went through this, I went through this, I went through this, and to see that I did this, like you get, it's a special kind of joy that comes with that, a kind of another peace, you know? And then when you're able to still like I said, still choose to walk in joy every day, you do get a certain kind of peace that the world truly cannot give you. And the way you can do that is definitely by using God's words, keeping positive thoughts in your mind, focus on what's true, what's pure, what's lovely, what's excellent, what's praiseworthy, right? That's Philippians 4:8. Philippians 4:8, that is one of my ones I go to all the time. But understand, if you count it all joy in your midst of adversity, and you focus on the purpose, on what God is calling you to do, the assignment. Like my grandmother, she understands her assignment is to encourage. In this season in her life, is just to be an encourager. So she does every day to show you that through her walk, not her words, but through her walk, right? So I just want to say, be encouraged, stay faithful. I have to go in the lab so I can get you guys this book as soon as possible. I took off today just so I can make sure I work on some stuff so I can get this out as soon as possible. But I just want to let you guys know, count it all joy. The joy of the Lord is your strength, right? You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, okay? Understand that? And truly count this all joy. You're going to come out a stronger, a better, a more fulfilled person. That emptiness you feel inside is going to go away. It's going to go away. Because you're going to fulfill something that you've never done before. And it's going to be a beautiful feeling. Trust me. Trust me. It's worth it. The crown. That crown. It's worth it. It is worth it. The cost is worth it. Stay faithful. When you get weary, get you some prayer warriors. Get you some people that's going to surround you with positivity. Get you people, too, that's going to hold you accountable for loving you. That was another thing last week that I had. I had a lot of people in my ear saying, checking on me to hold myself accountable that I'm taking care of Nephi. So I just want to say, it does cost, but the cost is worth it. It's worth it. To have joy, to have peace, to be able to inspire, to be able to encourage people in your walk, even through your pain, to encourage people in your pain. It's such a beautiful fulfillment that nothing, that no money could ever replace. So I love you, family. This is a longer video than normal. I hope you guys have an amazing Tuesday today. And this is something I always tell Josiah, spread your love. This is his every morning confirmation. Spread your love, shine your light, walk in confidence, and go be an amazing ant today. You know, ants always work, and they end up getting a lot of fruit when harvest time come around. Go be an amazing ant today, family. Because you guys have a crown to reclaim back. And if you got it back already, just want to let you know, you got that crown back, continue to keep on doing the work, because that's how you keep it, okay? Keep on doing the work. Love you, family. You guys have an amazing week. Talk to you soon. Later.